This is the Business Leadership Series Minute with your host, the best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck and founder of MarketingStrategyHero.com, Derek Champagne.
I'm excited to have our guest today, Jack Daly. Many of you know him. He's a leading sales speaker and trainer, over 30 years of sales and executive experience. His track record is a testament to his real-world knowledge and extensive expertise in sales and sales management. At 13, tell me about personally interviewing many adults to design your life.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. While these kids were delivering my papers for me, I got time on my hands, so I ended up becoming a caddy at a country club. I'm the oldest of 5 kids, and my dad was not a member of a country club. He worked 6 days a week just to feed and put clothes on our back. And I'm out there at the golf course. I think I know the job: carry the bag, rake the traps, tend the pin. But all of a sudden, I'm realizing these guys are driving really, really recent vintage, nice upscale cars. They're playing golf during the week and the weekend, and they live in big estate homes. And the light bulb went on me, and I said, man, if I had a choice, would I rather live the life my dad's living or live the life that these guys are living? And if I wanted to choose the life that they were living, I couldn't go to my dad and say, how do I do it? Because he never figured it out. But if I went to these guys and said, I want to go by your office and interview you, I probably can't get through the gatekeeper. But they came to my office. It was called the golf course. And I would stand next to them and walk 18 holes over a 4-hour period of time. And I'm pummeling with questions. How did you become successful? What would you do different? What would you tell a 13-year-old? And I just hammered that away. And I heard a lot of similar threads running through how they got to be where they were. And I want to tell you, this is really funny. If I did that to you today, and when you finished your round, you probably go in the clubhouse for a beer and see a buddy of yours and say, hey, have you ever had that Daly kid carry your bag? Oh, shit, did he ask you the questions? And so I had 200 members of the country club take a vested interest in me as a future entrepreneur.
I'm curious, did you realize back then how special that and coveted that time was?
It just seemed completely natural and normal.
Yeah.
I would have thought that anyone would have done it. And it wasn't until I was in my 30s when people that were adults said, who gave you that idea? Or where did you, that type of thing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It just, doesn't that make sense? And they're going, yeah, it makes sense. But I'm not aware of anybody else that would have done that. Right?
Incredible. Yeah, it's great advice to remember now. And, when we talk about the categories of mentorship, which we're not going to go into too much today, but a lot of times there is access to that person that has the information and knowledge that you want if you catch them at the right place and the right time. And if you're in the right place in your life as well to ask the right questions and be a good student.
Derek Champagne here. I want to connect with you if you're listening to the Business Leadership Series. We can connect on LinkedIn or send me a message at derek@derekchampagne.com. I look forward to connecting.